guys.
Oh my God, that's a good fish.
All right, guys. We are doing some light power fishing.
There we go, guys. No!
Here we go.
We've got a good fish on. Oh my God. Similar profile and length.
Absolute stunner.
What a bite. Oh my God.
Guys, today is my first session after a humongous heat wave. Hottest I've ever experienced, actually. We are doing some light power fishing. Power fishing in general is a fantastic way. Just see a big asp cruising there, sorry guys. Power fishing is a fantastic way to cover a little bit of distance, especially if you're exploring new ground. So I love to do that. Tourist boat there. So I love to do that when I'm exploring new ground, as I still am in this area. And light power fishing just means I'm scaling everything quite down. At the moment, I've got a chatterbait rig. This one is the PXS chatterbait with a PXS trailer actually as well, because it fits really well. It's the pintail, the SLT minnow. So that is a small little chatterbait for some light power fishing. We're fishing a light baitcaster outfit with a 51 size reel, a 14-gram rod, and we just want to cover some ground. Guys, we've had nearly a week of temperatures around the 40-degree mark. I didn't go fishing at all during this time. First of all, I don't really fancy being on the bank during this sort of temperatures. And second of all, the fish would have really been struggling. In many smaller rivers, we had fish kills around here. And even though we have had a few days now with a lovely little breeze, like you can probably hear and see, and sub 30 degrees, I have still chosen a bigger stream, which is a little bit more oxygenated for today's session. So let's go. And in an ideal world today, I would like to find some schools of perch. Obviously, as per usual in here, we're not gonna complain if there's any asp around and they're gonna smack one of our power lures. We are going to concentrate on mostly things like chatterbaits. I've got some medium-sized spinner baits with me as well, some crankbaits, some jerk baits, a few soft plastics as well, but for power fishing, I usually go metal or hard bait. It'll probably mostly be that today. And as I said, perch, maybe an asp, just in case there's a pike over here somewhere active as well. I prefer not to catch them because they do struggle more than most species with the heat. But just in case, I've got a little titanium on as well for now. So what we're doing first is we've got a fairly long stretch of maybe 200 yards or so of stones, creating a fairly deep drop-off with a nice current seam of the river, some sandbags a bit further out, and I'm just gonna do, well, there was an asp hunting there, and I'm just gonna make my way along this bank, and I'm just gonna cast, and cover as much ground as possible to try to find some fish.
I need to double check. I think I'm fishing a 7 or 9 gram chatterbait at the moment, and I'll be fishing it up these stones here, see if there's any chunky perch around. So keeping my eyes peeled at all times for follows. Water is nice and clear, and then we're literally doing 5-6 casts per spot, move on a few meters, same again. Oh, this little structure looks pretty. Cast. Looks pretty sick, guys. Definitely some fish on the other side of that.
Proper beach vibes here, guys. Oh, I thought there was, but it's just a stone. There's a spot coming up which I know holds some perch, so, or at least it did last time before the heat wave. So stay tuned for that, guys, in a sec.
All right, guys, I haven't had any touches on the chatter, so I'm gonna finesse it down a little bit less action. Little mega bass dark sleeper, straight knotted onto the fluorocarbon, no wire, no snap. Let's try to go a little bit more finessey. This just looks too good to pass, guys. This side channel, which is where a lot of asp are blowing up. So I've decided to do a few casts in here for asp, but also perch around here. Surely. That's a good jump, matey boy. Surely there's some perch in here, guys. Come on. Little perch came shooting out from in here. Alrighty, we've got some perch and they're active. Tiny one, but a perch. Alrighty, guys. Next little lure change. So I'm just gonna slim down my lure to a, if I can remember correctly, I've got a Noik Smoking Swimmer, no, Smoking Dad. I always get confused between their craw and their paddle tail. Which one is which? Well, this one is the paddle tail, 3.5 grams. Just a little bit of a slimmer profile that'll cut a little bit quicker through the current that we're fishing against, and then yeah, drop down a little bit quicker as well. I can kind of dart it a little bit, even though it's a round jig head. You can animate it in a darting style, and yeah, see if that triggers the fish a bit more than the wider profile of the very lovely, I really love it in all sizes, Megabass Dark Sleeper. Similar profile in length, tiny bit longer maybe this one. Yeah, tiny bit longer, but much slimmer. Bonsoir. Merci. Well guys, quick chat with a lovely lady who was fishing with a pole, and she had a nice perch. Unfortunately she took it. Well, unfortunately for me, but it also boosts my confidence that there's some nice perch around here. I only saw it in the plastic bag, still kicking unfortunately. That I really find unfortunate. If you do take a fish and then don't sort it out properly, that is very unfortunate in my opinion. But it was probably about 35 centimeters or so, so not tiny. Very nice to know that these perch are around and active apparently as well. I found a spot now which is quite deep actually, and need to upsize my weight a little bit to get anywhere close to the bottom. Also, I'm kind of thinking Zander a little bit in my head, but nice current seam, decent depth. Let's check it out. Really deep out here, guys. Definitely the deepest part I've found, or the deepest spot I've found in this river. I'll definitely come back here with a longer rod with a fixed spool to really jig that seam, because this rod is obviously a bit short for this, but I'll definitely go into 7 grams now, see if I can hold a bit more continuous contact with the bottom, see what's lurking down there, because this feels big perch, big Zander. I mean, I have a couple 7 grams with me. I say couple, I've got one 7 grams with me. Alright guys, no bites here, but really nice seam. And yeah, I'll definitely come back here with some more appropriate gear for the Zeds. There's a little current breaker just going out there. Let's hit the tip of that and see what we can find in that little eddy on the right of it and on the tip. Because so far on this river I've made really good experience with this sort of spot. Little current breaker on the top right. Check out the structure, it looks absolutely fantastic. I have to admit, we'll definitely wiggle the Z out of here, guys. Oh, and a little perch behind. There we go, guys. There we go. It's a Z. I told you. I told you we're getting a Z here. Not quite 50, but... Yes.
Yes, guys. Here we go. What a bite. I love the Zs. Absolutely slammed it. Very close to the current breaker. There we go. Not quite the 50 up we were hoping for, but it's a Z in the evening. Let's go get it back.
Big asp, just smashing stuff in like ultra shallow 5 centimeter deep water right next to me.
All right, guys, I've headed off from the Zander hole, little Zander hole I found. One bite, one fish. Very happy with it. And now I'm gonna do a few more casts with a chatterbait for some dusk perch. See if this river seam has any perch. This is where she caught the perch. I'm kind of, they have gone. That lady and her, I would just assume, partner, who were fishing with a pole. And yeah, I'm just gonna see if that school of perch is still here and just do a bit of power fishing around this rock here. And if I catch something, I'll show it to you. And if I don't, I'll see you guys in the morning.
Aita! What a bite! Oh my god! Yeah, we've had that fish with a longer rod as well. That strike was not sufficient. That was a Z on the bottom, right there. Damn, what a bite! Whew.
Morning, guys. We're back and I'm really determined to catch a perch today, guys. It's a little bit windier today, so I've swapped over to a fixed spool outfit, little 15-gram rod, and yeah, but we're still fishing actively like yesterday. At the moment I'm darting around a little split tail, and yeah, let's see, guys. By the way, guys, I don't know if you saw that, but there was a snake just here. Came up, I saw it, it was checking me out, and then it wiggled back.
Guys, we've got a good fish on. What is that? Took it near the bottom, shaking its head. It's strong. The perch is huge. It's a Zander, middle of the day. Small Z. Small Z in the sun, guys. On a pintail. Well, I'm not gonna complain, am I?
Lovely little Z, guys, kind of standard size, wherever they are, 40 centimeters or so. Smacked the SLT minnow on a FiTU round jigger at 3.5 grams. Close to the bottom. Let's go get it back.
Well, lovely, guys. Nice little Z in the sunshine. had a bite in the same spot just the cast after. I've just released it. Did a cast without the camera on. Took another little tap. Also just saw a mullet jump. So there's some mullet in here. I hope there's no big catfish after them smacking me up again on my light. Oh, there we go. Come on, be a perch. Oh, no, small Z again, tiny. Z again. They're active down there. Let's see if there's some bigger ones. Well, yeah, what I was saying is I hope there's no huge catfish after these mullets. Because we all know what's... Oh my God, that's a good fish. No! Oh my God, next cast. What happened? Oh my God, that was a good fish. Oh no. What is happening down there? It just popped off. Oh my God, that was a... If that was a Zander, it was 60. At least. There's a Zander fest down there. 3 casts, 3 bites. Oh my God, that was a good fish. Oh no.
All right, guys. Well, got distracted again, as per usual, by this newly found Z hole again. Yeah, a bit crazy to be honest. Caught the Z when I was fishing for perch, not in the very deep to be honest. I was kind of actively fishing a pintail on a 3.5 gram FiTU tungsten. Got smacked, bang. I thought it's a nice perch because it was shaking. Small Z again, love it. Then same cast again, another bang, didn't fulfill. Same cast again, bang, big fish on, duk, 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 3-4 times, and then what's it doing? Anyway, sorry guys. Well, lost the big fish and then had another one on, another small one. Yeah, that was actually before the big fish, wasn't it? Yeah, small one, tiny one that I lost, smacked it, and then lost it right in front of me. And yeah, well, I need to pick up the little one, so I'm gonna do that, and then after that, I'll take you guys to another spot. Little one all sorted and fed, back on the water, but different spot, a little bit more local to me. I stayed a little bit closer to home. I've gone back to the little bait cast outfit from yesterday evening. And yeah, I'm on a different river, which flows into the river we fished this morning though. It's gone really hot over the day. It is the afternoon now, so I hope that it's gonna cool down a little bit. I'm gonna hit a couple of bridge pillars on the way, but I want to get into some oxygenated waters, so I'm gonna go to a big weir and try to get some perch there because I've had perch there before.
Let's try to get a perch and not get smacked up by a catfish today, please. Or if it's a catfish, please, nothing past 80 centimeters and not 180 centimeters. Yeah, I was pretty sure that was weed. I just thought I'll switch you guys on just in case. It's a very lazy fish. Oh, it's not actually weed, it's fishing line with a Weston. Yeah, Weston Chatterbaits and a lead head. Let's get that out of the ecosystem, shall we? Guys, I've just swapped to a topwater. Did you just see that tail slap from that asp? That was on for a sec, guys. I am fishing singles, but still. Right on the seam to that current. Oh my God. There we go. It's Smacked it twice, guys. Smacked it twice. It's a really nice fish. On the singles. Lovely.
There we go, guys. Absolute stunner. About 55, almost 60 again, I would say. And that one had a little meeting with one of the catfish in this weir, I have the feeling. Oh, big pike. Let's get it back.
Quick release.
There we go, guys. Little Pugachev Cobra 60 millimeters in kind of banana yellow, some sort of special color. Little single hooks. I had a few missed bash ups and then that one stuck, but it did take it twice as well. Whoosh, and then whoosh again. All right, ladies and gents, that is it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really chuffed with this episode. So yesterday evening and today. Didn't manage the stripy fellas again. I kind of need to put a proper strategy together for them, I have the feeling. They might be the most elusive species here. But Zander and a lovely topwater asp today. Saw a couple of catfish again, so all in all, fantastic little outing again. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you next week. Lure Fishing TV out.